Today we will learn some problems based on laws of exponents. Now the laws of exponents already you have done in class 7th and 8th, but now let us revise so that we can solve the questions based on laws of exponents. A and B are real numbers where the condition is A greater than 0, B greater than 0, and M and N are rational numbers, then we have some laws. For example, A raised to power M into A raised to power N, that is A raised to power M plus N. Similarly, when we divide A raised to power M divided by A raised to power N, it becomes minus A raised to power M minus N. And the next, A raised to power M whole raised to power N, it becomes the product of Mn. So it becomes A raised to power M into N. A raised to power M into B raised to power M. Two different real numbers, power is same. So what we can write, A into B whole raised to power M. So similarly, if we divide A raised to power M by B raised to power M, it becomes A divided by B raised to power M. And next, A raised to power minus M is written, then what we can write, it is 1 upon A raised to power M. And last, any number raised to power 0, any real number except 0, that is equal to 1. So A raised to power 0 is 1. Here the condition is already given, that is A greater than 0. So A raised to power 0 is equal to 1. Now let us see some questions, some problems related to laws of exponents. Now simplify 64 by 125, 64 by 125 raised to power minus 2 by 3 plus 256 divided by 625 raised to power minus 1 by 4 plus 3 by 7 raised to power 0. Now we have to simplify this question. So here we use laws of exponents to simplify such type of questions. 64 divided by 125. So what we can write it as, this is 4 cube and this is 5 cube. So we can write it as 4 by 5 raised to power 3 and multiplied by minus 2 by 3. X raised to A raised to power M raised to power M raised to power N. So it becomes A raised to power Mn. So now after that we multiply it, plus 256 divided by 625. This is 4 divided by 5 whole raised to power 4. So this we can write it as 4 divided by 5 whole raised to power 4 multiplied by 1 by 4. And last, 3 by 7 raised to power 0. So this 3 by 7 raised to power 0 becomes 1, as A raised to power 0 becomes 1. So now 3 cancel out, 4 cancel out. So this becomes 4 by 5 raised to power minus 2 plus 4 by 5 raised to power minus 1 plus 1. So now one property, that is A raised to power minus M, becomes 1 upon A raised to power M. here we will apply this property. So this we can write it as in denominator. If it goes in denominator, it becomes reverse. So what we can write it as 5 by 4 raised to power 2 plus 5 by 4 raised to power 1 plus 1. 5 by 4 raised to power 2, it becomes 25 by 16 plus 5 by 4 plus 1. Now denominator is not there, so what we can write? 1. So now we take LCM. LCM of 16, 4 and 1 is 16. So LCM is 16. So it becomes 25 plus 4 4 is 16, 4 5 20 plus 16. Now add it to get the required result. (61) divided by 16. So this is the required result. Now let us see some next question. Prove that a raised to power minus 1 divided by a raised to power minus 1 plus b raised to power minus 1 plus a raised to power minus 1 divided by a raised to power minus 1 minus b raised to power minus 1, it becomes 2b square divided by b square minus a square. This we have to prove. So now let us see how to simplify it. Take left hand side. It is a minus 1 upon a minus 1 plus b minus 1 plus a minus 1 divided by a minus 1 minus b minus 1. A raised to power minus 1 becomes 1 upon a. By using the formula, a raised to power minus m becomes 1 upon a raised to power m. So a raised to power minus 1 becomes 1 upon a. So by using this, we can write 1 upon a plus 1 upon b plus 1 upon a minus 1 upon b. Now simplify it. Here it is 1 upon a. It is 1 upon a. It is LCM is AB. So it becomes b plus a. LCM is AB. So it becomes b minus a. Now the next step is if it is of the form a upon b by c, so what we can write? The denominator of denominator goes in numerator whenever we simplify it. So it becomes a multiplied by c by b. So it becomes 1 upon a multiplied by ab 1 upon a multiplied by ab divided by a plus b plus 1 upon a multiplied by ab divided by b minus a. A cancel out. A cancel out. So this becomes b upon a plus b upon b minus a. So now let us us see the next step. Take LCM. It is A plus B. This is B minus A. So now it becomes B times B minus A plus B times A plus B. Now simplify it. In denominator it is A minus B and A plus B form. So what it becomes? A square minus B square. So it becomes B square minus A square. In numerator, simplify it. It is B square minus AB plus AB plus B square. So what it becomes? AB cancel out. B square plus B square is equal to 2B square divided by B square minus A square, which is the right hand side. That is the required solution. Now let us see the next question. Prove that one x raised to power 1 upon a minus b whole raised to power 1 upon a minus c into x raised to power 1 upon b minus c whole raised to power 1 upon b minus a into x raised to power 1 upon c minus a whole raised to power 1 upon c minus b, and that is equal to 1. This we have to prove. So by using the properties of exponents, here we will apply the property a raised to power m raised to power n. So it becomes a raised to power mn. Now take left hand side. The property that will apply a raised to power m raised to power n becomes a raised to power mn. By using this property, it becomes x raised to power a minus b a minus c into x raised to power 1 upon b minus c into b minus a into x raised to power 1 upon c minus a into c minus b. So now once again we'll use the property a raised to power m into a raised to power n it becomes a raised to power m plus n. So by using this property, the property that will use a raised to power m into a raised to power n, it becomes a raised to power m plus n. So here we will use this property. So it becomes x raised to power 1 upon a minus b a minus c plus 1 upon b minus c b minus a plus 1 upon c minus a c minus b. So once again it becomes, now take LCM, a minus b, b minus c, c minus a, c minus a. Here it is a minus c, so what we can write it as minus, will take common, so it becomes c minus a. Similarly here b minus a becomes, if you take minus sign common, it becomes a minus b. Similarly here c minus b, if you take minus sign common, it becomes b minus c. So now LCM is a minus b, b minus c, c minus a. So what we will get? A minus b cancel out. A minus c, that is minus c minus a. So it becomes minus b minus c. So in bracket we will get minus B minus C minus B minus C. Similarly, B minus C cancel out, B minus A. So if you take negative minus sign common, it becomes minus A minus B. A minus B cancel out. So minus C minus A. It becomes minus C minus A. And last, C minus A cancel out, C minus B. So if you take minus sign common, it becomes B minus C with negative sign. So B minus C cancel out, so we'll get minus A minus B. So this implies that again we can write in denominator it is A minus B, B minus C, C minus A. Now let us see numerator of this power. Open the bracket, minus B plus C minus C plus A minus A plus B. B cancel out, C cancel out, A cancel out. So it becomes x raised to power 0 upon any factor. 0 upon any factor becomes 0. So it becomes x raised to power 0, which is same as 1, which is equal to 1. We have a property a raised to power 0 becomes 1. So this becomes 1. Now which is right hand side. So this is our required solution. Now some questions in number system, we have to express the given number, decimal numbers repeating plot in the form of P by Q. Now let's try to solve such type of question. Now let us see some questions of repetition of 1 digit, 2 digit and 3 digit block. For an example, express in the form of P by Q. First 0.7 bar, second part 0.53 bar, and last part, third part 0.235 bar. One more part 2.5 1 2 3 bar. Bar is on 1 2 3. Now let us see how to simplify one by one. Now first part, x is equal to 0.7 bar. Now your repetition of 7, that means repeating block is of only 1 digit. So what we can write it as? We can write it as 0.7, 7, 7 and so on. So mark it as equation number 1. Here repetition is of 1 digit, that is 7. So we will multiply this by 10. Multiplying both sides by 10. So what it becomes implies that it becomes 10x, and when we multiply here, so what we'll get? It becomes 7.777 and so on. So this we can write it as 7.7 bar. That is equation number 2. 777 and so on. So what we can write? 7.7 bar. So now you see from equation 1 it is 0.7 bar. It is 7.7 bar. So now on subtraction. Subtract equation 1 from equation 2. So 10x minus x is equal to 7.7 bar minus 0.7 bar. So it becomes 7, and here it is 9x. So implies that x is equal to 7 by 9. That is the required solution. Now let us see the next second part. Let y is equal to 0.53 bar. Bar is on 53. So that means repeating block contains 2 digits. So we can write it as 0.53, 53, 53 and so on. So multiplied by it by 100. Why multiplied by 100? Because its repeating block contains 2-digit number 5 and 53. So we will multiply by 100. So this we can write it as equation 1. So it becomes 53, 53 and so on. That is why multiply by 100. So it becomes 100y is equal to 53.5353 and so on. Because here repeating block contains 2 digits. So we will multiply it by 100. So now what we can write? 53.53 bar. Mark it as equation number 2. Now once again subtract equation 1 from equation 2. On subtraction, 100y minus y is equal to 53.53 bar minus 0.53 bar. It becomes 53. And it is 99. 100y minus y becomes 99y. So 99y becomes 53. So y becomes 53 by 99. Once again, let us see. Y is equal to 0.53 bar. Repetition of 2 digits. So what we can write? 53, 53, 53 and so on. So that's why we multiplied by 100. So it becomes 100y. It becomes 53.53, 53 and so on up to infinite. So what we can write? 53 point repetition of 2 digit, that is 53. So on subtraction we will get 53 and 100y minus y becomes 99y. So 99y is equal to 53. So y becomes 53 by 99. Now let us see the next part. Third part, let a is equal to 0.235 bar. Bar is on 3 digit. Repeating block contains 3 digit. That is 235. So what we can write it as? A is equal to 0.235, 235 and so on. So this is equation number 1. Since repeating block contains 3-digit number, so we have to multiply it by 1000. Multiplying by 1000. So we get, implies that 1000A becomes 235.235, 235 and so on. So what we can write? 235.235 bar, that is equation number 2. Since the repeating block here contains 3 digits, so after each 3 digits get repeated, 235, 235, 235 and so on. So multiplying by 1000. So now I once again on subtraction, subtract equation 1 from equation 2. On subtraction, 1000A minus A is equal to 235.235 bar minus 0.235 bar. So what it becomes? 999A is equal to 235. So therefore A is equal to 235 divided by 999. So that is required solution. Now let us see one more problem. The last part is, let it is x 2.5123. Bar is only on 1, 2, 3. So what it becomes? We can write it as 2.5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on. This is equation number 1. So here repeating block contains 3 digits. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So multiply equation 1 by 1000. Multiply by 1000. So it becomes 1000x is equal to, when we multiply it by 1000, so you will get 2512.3123 multiplied by 1000. So 512, it becomes 2512.312. Again you will get 123, 123, and so on. And so on. So that means, since it is a multiplication by 1000, so it becomes 2512.3123, and so on. Because of repeating block contains 3 digit. So now on subtraction 1000x minus x becomes, let us see subtraction, 2512.312, and so on. Repeating block minus 2.5, 123, 123, you will get here 123, 123, and so on. So they cancel out after subtraction. So what you will get? When you subtract, what you will get? It becomes 13, 13 minus 5, 8. Now here it is 1, so it becomes 11, 11 minus 2, 9, 0, 2, 5. So once again check it, 2512.3123, and so on, minus 2.5123, and so on. So these 3 parts cancel out. Now carry 13, 13 minus 5, 8, 11, here it is 1, so it becomes 11, 11 minus 2, 9, 0, and 2, 5. So 1000x minus x become 999x. So therefore x is equal to 2509.8 divided by 999. So what we can write it as? What we can write? Multiplying by 10 divided by 10, so it becomes 25098 divided by 9990. So this is required result. So 2 things we remember. Now the first thing, check the number of repeating block, count it, and then if it has 1 repeating digit, repetition of 1 digit multiplied by 10, repetition of 2 digit multiplied by 100, 3 by 1000, and so on. There are alternative methods by which we can simplify it. First, multiplying this x by 10, you will get 25.123. Then this question becomes 10x. 10x becomes 25.123. Now you see that repetition of 3 digits, a block of 3 digits, so multiplied by 1000. So 10x multiplied by 1000, and again you will get 25 on this side, so 1, 2, 3 goes on this side, and then simplify it, subtract it, and you will get the result. So these are the some questions. You try some questions based on laws of exponents and some questions based on this results in the form of P by Q. So thank you, and we'll meet in next video. Thank you.